First, the Minnesota Vikings locked up Everson Griffen. Next, they handed Xavier Rhodes a massive deal. Now, they have signed star nose tackle Linval Joseph to a 4-year, $50 million contract extension. News of the extension came out Saturday afternoon when Joseph's agency broke the news via Twitter. Joseph, aka Big Goon, was a second-round pick by the New York Giants and came to the Vikings in free agency in 2014. With Minnesota, HES solidified the nose tackle spot, becoming a key member of the defense. His reward, a huge contract extension, and Big Goon seems very appreciative of it, telling the Pioneer Press it feels pretty good, Joseph said following a night practice at Blakesley Stadium during training camp. Hard work pays off. That's the goal. Get a Super Bowl and retire a Viking. Undoubtedly, Joseph's new deal likely makes him a Viking for the rest of his career. Having 2 years left on the 5-year deal he signed with Minnesota in 2014, the 6'4", 328-pound bruiser is locked in for 6 seasons. Here's the breakdown from Spotrac: $201,728, $6,150,600,000 to $100,000, $6,850,000 to $6,250,000, $6,250, 002018295, $1,150,000, $600,000, $1 million, $100,000, $6,850,000 to $6,250,000, $12,500, 0020193, $12,500, 0020231, $12,500, 0020132, $12,500, 0020233, $12,500, 0020233. If looking further into this extension, the Vikings get a steal of a deal, considering Joseph is arguably the top nose tackle in the NFL. Among defensive tackles, his annual $12.5 million salary starting in 2019 ranks 8th. Adding in the 2 years left on his current deal, the $10.6 million annual average looks even better, equating to the 13th highest percentage of cap among tackles, according to Arif Hassan. Basically, he could have demanded much more, and his stats back that up. Last season, he ranked second among defensive linemen with 77 total tackles, 6th in forced fumbles with 3, and 13th among defensive tackles with 4 sacks. In his 3 seasons with the Vikings, HES went from an average player to a very good to light nose tackle, as shown by Pro Football Focus. Something the stats won't show is his ability to draw double teams on a regular basis. On a defensive line that includes Danielle Hunter, Brian Robertson and Griffen, that opens up opportunities for those guys to make plays. If the Vikings can find stability at the other defensive tackle spot, Joseph's game and value should only get better. In his Vikings career, Joseph has 181 tackles, 22 tackles for loss, 7.5 sacks and 4 forced fumbles. In 2016, he made his first Pro Bowl, a long time coming for the big man. Moving forward, the Vikings are likely done giving out big money contract extensions. Yet the next extension is likely going to linebacker Anthony Barr. Even so, they should wait and see how he performs this season after struggling for much of last season. Nevertheless, Vikings management has done a masterful job locking up 3 key members of the defense this offseason. By doing so, there's no doubt that the defense is a force to be reckoned with in years to come. Sporting SOTA is your home for all things Minnesota sports. Keep it here for all things Minnesota Vikings, Timberwolves, Gophers, Wild, Twins and Wild Needs.